Today, I'm channeling my inner Wim Hof. This is day 61 of my hike from Mexico to Canada along the Pacific Crest Trail.
Alarm goes off at 4 and we're at a camp by 5. This just is getting old for me. We have some nice water crossings and thankfully this morning, some bridges and everything is flat. So it's a nice 5.5 easy mile start to the day. As we would enter the Sierra National Forest, planned to stop for a couple minutes, but that wouldn't last.
Mosquitoes are out in full force. We just went to stop for like 5 minutes and got absolutely swarmed. So we're taking ourselves 2,500 feet over 6 miles up the hill to a high altitude lake where hopefully they're not hanging out.
So cue turning my body into a Tesla Model S Plaid. I worked myself up that hill quick. And before I knew it, I would be at our planned lunch spot and able to take a dip before anybody even arrived. Once I was washed up and fed, the crew took off and we hit a little bit of snowfields before making it to our objective for the day, Selden Pass. But honestly, this was the easiest of the 6 passes we had this whole traverse. We'd slowly make our way down off the backside through the snow, and Bin Chicken would find herself just a little bit stuck. But she'd get out and we'd make it to Marie Lake. Let me just pull over this iceberg so my plunge looks a little bit more impressive. And sure, why not? Let's just go for one more dip. Refreshed, we headed out from Marie and, slowly made our way down through the snow. But it wouldn't last long in comparison to other passes that we'd done in the prior days. We'd have to contend with a few water crossings that were a little bit quicker than ones we had traversed in the past. But once we had completed the descent with absolutely soaked shoes, we'd start to just make a 1 mile push up the hill, past a beautifully large tree, and then we would arrive to our campground for the night and I'd get to stoke another fire. We'd find ourselves a new drying rack and I'll just sit around for dinner enjoying a pretty mosquito-less night.
The fire is out, the bellies are fed. Now it's time for good old Bubbles to head off to bed. See you guys in the morning.